move on. Right? So
Speaking of moving on, shopping downtown, what we might not see downtown anymore is Saks Fifth Avenue.
I'm so torn between. This is one of the worst business. Like I don't understand why the hell would they do this anyway. Why would Saks Fifth do this?
Well, right now, Saks Fifth is filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and amid mounting debt following its $2.7 billion acquisition of Neiman Marcus Group.
Yes.
So when you ask the question, why would they do this? Do you mean why would they file bankruptcy or why would they acquire Neiman Marcus?
Why would they acquire Neiman Marcus? So
for $2.7 billion.
A little context about Neiman Marcus. So they had this crazy CEO in like 2020, 2021. He comes online, does an interview and say, we don't want poor people and certain people shopping at our stores. We only want rich people. People are stupid. They have this perception that rich people, people don't know what rich people do, right? Luxury spending is done primarily by the middle class and upper middle class. Right. Yes, there are rich people and that's just their life. They're rich as hell. Like Jeff Bezos wearing a Gucci this or that. It's like, it don't really matter. He's so rich that it don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
But when you're a middle class, it matters if you got on Louis Vuitton, Gucci, this, that, and the third. You're signaling that, hey, I'm doing well. I'm pretty good, XYZ.
So basically, if you have something to prove, you're basically going to be occupying these spaces.
So, and this guy is the CEO of a luxury retail brand. He knows this, but he's so stupid that he wants to communicate and want to try to seem so exclusive that he ostracizes 80% of his audience. And then Neiman Marcus basically files for bankruptcy. So he gets fired. Neiman Marcus filed for bankruptcy. And Saks Fifth sitting over there with the bright idea, instead of just running their business, because they were doing really, really well, instead of just running their business, they try to buy out their biggest competitor. Because usually, if you go to a luxury mall like Phipps Plaza here in Atlanta or Lenox Mall, like it's like a Saks Fifth Avenue, and then it's like a Neiman Marcus somewhere around there,
for
right?
Sure.
Either connected to the same mall,
or a block over.
A block over. They all in the same. They're going for the same customer base. So it's kind of like a CVS and Walgreens. Like they're once you see one, you see the other
one. That's true.
So when one is going out of business and you're doing really well, why did you think this was a good idea to try to buy them? Y'all borrow all this money to do the acquisition, and then people buying habits slow down. The economy tightens up. Now people are not buying that extra pair of products that I hope goes on sale.
Right.
Now that y'all are in bankruptcy, I'm gonna go check because I love me a pair of products. But if they're the same price, I'm not buying it because we're in a tough market. Whether I got money or not, I'm looking at the economy. I'm looking at 2-3 years out and saying, hey, maybe I don't need that $1,000 pair of shoes. Maybe I don't need that another luxury purse. I don't need that belt. I don't need that red bottom.
Not when I'm saving all my money for these $3 meals.
Yeah, I was just about to say, when you're saving for the $3 meals, like the Secretary of Agriculture said, who the hell is thinking of buying a Dior bag in the middle of this economy?
Seriously. I think, I'm going to be honest with you. I got married like not too long ago, and I went to Saks, and I don't think I went to Neiman, but I definitely know I went to Saks, and I couldn't find anything. I think the other part about the economy tightening up is that the retail market has lost its disconnect. I mean, it's disconnected.
Yeah, it's disconnected from the consumer.
And so I'm like, all of this stuff is ugly. Like I felt as if I was not like older, maybe like a hedge fund wife, something like that, and I do like fundraising and banquets and like Sunbeam type things. I'm like, where's the clothes for like someone who's doing well, but like I'm also not in the age bracket that I want to wear that. You know what I mean? So it was really hard, and so I'm not gonna lie, I ended up having to shop online.
Yeah.
To find something.
Now, when you shopped online, did you go to sacksfifth.com or did you go to like one of your favorite?
No, when I shopped online, because at that point, after I've been shopping and can't find anything, I needed a 2-day
So you went to like Fashion Nova?
Yeah, exactly. I went to somewhere that was like, okay, where can I get decent clothes really, really fast?
Yeah.
But at first I was like, no, I wanted to fill the clothes, I wanted to do the fabric, but then it just like the time. So I also think that not only did the economy tighten up, but also they're disconnected from their consumers. Like, I shouldn't have to feel like I need to be a wealthy 60-year-old to shop at Saks Fifth. Like, where's the clothes for me? Like,
I mean, that's kind of what the
I
CEO
show a
was saying,
skin.
though. He wants to cater to that older, more old money, basically. He catering to old money.
America's not even old money. America's
I'm just
new
saying,
money.
like, old money meaning like I want the ultra rich, I want the super rich. New money comes in there and they want something, like you said, they want a little shoulder off. They want it because they're younger, they just getting going. They just
I want it.
He didn't want to cater to the upper middle class, the middle class, and the new money. That's basically what the CEO of Neiman Marcus said, and then Saks Fifth come up with the bright idea of buying them. So I just think
I feel like if you're gonna buy them, don't buy them for $2.7 billion. Exactly. Though, yeah, it's like
buy them out of bankruptcy for $1 billion.
Something.
Why would you give them fair market value? Like, that's just the dumbest.
If you're already going under anyway,
just let them go under and just.
No. So do you think this is laissez-faire? This is the market balancing itself out? Like, are they supposed to go bankrupt if they're not?
So here's the problem, though. Here's the problem.
Right?
With their bankruptcy, they still owe millions and millions of dollars to other brands. So it's not like people are not buying designer stuff.
I see.
They still owe this money. So let's look at the bankruptcy filing shows how widely the company obligations extend across the luxury supply chain. So major unsecured creditors are Chanel. They owe Chanel $136 million.
Take me to
Kering,
Chanel.
I never heard of the brand Kering. So that's $60 million. That's their old money, right? They
right.
They owe Louis Vuitton $26 million. So people are coming in there and buying their products.
Yeah.
And
26 mil.
Whatever they got going on, they're not paying their bills either, because they probably robbing Peter to pay Paul.
This is that line of credit stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't feel bad when they go bankrupt. If my wages need to be garnished because I went to school, then you get to go bankrupt.
Well, the problem is they're gonna get bailed out by some investor. They're private.
You
now
think
the CEO stepped down, and they did say they're going to continue to operate while they restructure this. The reason they're kind of too big to fail, if we really being honest.
You think so?
Yes, because
they have a lot of jobs.
Not even the jobs, it's the malls that they're in. Like, think about like a Sears. Look how long it took Sears to actually like go away, even though they was already financially bankrupt. But because they're attached to all of these malls, somebody else will have to come get that real estate. Imagine you walk in Saks Fifth and Neiman Marcus, and both of them are gone and closed. The whole mall would be like, I wouldn't even want to go to the mall.
But malls are going under, though. Like, there are malls that are dilapidated, like ghost zones. Like
they are.
Yeah, I was about to say.
They are. But this is what they're still kind of too big to fail right now. So somebody's gonna come in and buy up that real estate. Somebody's gonna come in and bail them out.
It'll be Fashion Nova.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Fashion Nova they probably ain't got the money to buy.
I don't think they want to. But no, if you're going bankrupt, I was about to say, if you're going bankrupt,
I can see Amazon or somebody buying them out.
I was going to say, but here's the thing. If somebody comes and buys them out, it has to be somebody who understands the market now. I don't think it could just be any private equity and I'm just trying to get money. They have I'm trying to say is they have lost their grip on how to make money in this market.
So I can see like an Amazon buying them, because Amazon can use the real estate. Because now you can drive people in and say, hey, you can bring your packages back to Amazon through Neiman Marcus or whatever, and then you happen to go in there and buy something or whatever. But
honestly, they could put an Amazon Fresh there and people will come.
I mean, I can
get
see
them $3 bills.
Only people who gonna really be able to benefit off of this is somebody who's so large and so big that $2.8 billion isn't that much money to the company. But again, that'll be like an Amazon or some huge
I
retailer.
think it has to be somebody who definitely knows the market.
I mean,
though.
Louis Vuitton probably couldn't buy them because of probably a conflict of interest. I don't know. But Louis Vuitton obviously has the money. But it's been a lot of consolidation in this market though. Prada just bought Versace.
Yeah.
What's the other brand? Is it Jimmy Choo? One of them brands are struggling right now.
Yeah, I sent you.
Yeah,
something.
you sent me one of those. Was it Jimmy Choo? I hopefully I ain't throwing salt on their name. Let me see.
It was something.
I'm gonna just
like
Google
that.
Jimmy Choo and see what comes up. Jimmy Choo bankruptcy. Bankrupt. Maybe they not bankrupt then. Let me see.
It's somewhere.
Jimmy Choo's it hasn't declared bankruptcy, but its co-founder. Yes, Jimmy Choo just its co-founder Tamara Mellon filed for Chapter 11 for her own. No, the co-founder filed bankruptcy.
It was like Michael Kors. So
yeah. Okay,
I was about to say it's
So Michael Kors.
Behind glam luxury brands Michael Kors and Jimmy Choo lurks a troubling holding company who's losing millions.
Yeah, it's the holding company.
It's the holding company. And it kind of gives that same thing with like PBS. It's like, okay, it's the holding company, but I think the brands might actually be thriving.
The brands have
but the holding company has so much that it's holding that is actually losing money. So you don't want to be the company. You don't want to be one of the few companies that's keeping the holding company afloat, because that means everything's thriving.
Yeah, so a lot of these brands are probably more valuable
on
individually than actually under these parent companies that have old business models.
Yes.
So